Hello, stream. Welcome back. Today, nods. You know the score. Servers are down right now, so we're on test drive, if you were wondering.
Roll out of control.
Welcome, everybody. Hope we're all doing well today. Make sure you hit that like button. Thanks for joining. Let the old tyres warm up. I definitely didn't spin out there. Didn't do that before. You didn't see it. It didn't happen. So, I heard a little rumour that adding skateboard bushings on like the Hulkensveld Chinese rip-off pedals makes them a little bit more progressive, and yeah, they arrived today. They feel quite good. I mean, I've done like 2 corners, but braking's probably not going to be on point for a little bit, just till I get used to them. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting that sub button. You know the score. Yeah, it definitely feels better already. Like a little bit more progression. Not like more travel, Like, I'd say there's probably the same. I don't like much travel in the pedal. These pedals out of the box come very... The bushings that they come with are good, but they're quite soft. And I was just running like 40 washers to really shorten that brake travel. But now I put the skateboard bushings in, which are like a similar material. I know a lot of people used to use this company called Fibroflex, and they used to come in the Hulkins valves. But I think they're a little bit like hen's teeth trying to get hold of them now, and they're very expensive. I think for like 4 or 5 inches of Fibroflex is something like 100 and something quid. I don't know why, but they're very similar. They're polymer, and skateboard bushings very similar too. They're made of polymer. They come in loads of different ratings of stiffness. So we went for like the green ones, which are like 82A, I think, which are similar to like medium to soft. Hello, Pat. How are you? Yeah, I'm going good. We're just in a test drive because servers are still down. Just trying out some new bushings in the old brakes. Feeling good. Feel a little bit more progressive. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Oh, is the Mackey's on the way? Yo, Rob, not gonna lie, I had a Mackey's yesterday. What did you order, Rob? I had one of those chicken share boxes that are absolutely goated. And like 10 chicken nuggets to 6 chicken selects. A load of dips. That's sick. What did he get? Double cheeseburger, fries, and mad with the McFlurry. Ooh, that sounds like some straight gas, my man. It'd be good to know that I've got rid of most of the washers in my brake pedal. I bought some skateboard bushings, so they're actually kind of goated. I really like them. Oh, you got 3 burgers. Mate, be careful, mate. You might get full for once. No offense. That was terrible. That is a prime example of one bad corner can lead into the next. I don't know what the update's all about. You'll be sleeping after, mate. Get out of bed. Oh, that's terrible, Joey. That is not the way you go through there. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're all eagerly anticipating the update, as I am, then I don't even think it's an update. I don't know what they're doing. Scheduled maintenance. We did some scheduled maintenance on my pedals today, and they feel good. First lap with the new bushings in, and so far I'm liking how they feel. Little bit more linear feeling to them, which is nice. What are the predictions, chat? Will Joey beat his sub-7, sub-8 minute lap today? What are the predictions, please? That's wide. What a shame. Ooh, that was wide. Rob, do you know what the maintenance is for? And if so, can you tell me? I didn't even know the servers were down until about 10 minutes ago. Hello there, Kingsman. How are you going, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're diddly doing good. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. We got some new bushings for the old brake pedal today, so I'm just testing them out right now. Oh, what was that? What did you get, Kingsman? Please do tell. That's not ideal. That's not ideal either. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean, yeah. I understand. Say less, say less. Floppy lap. I overbrake through that. Tyres are not happy though. Track's very hot. Yeah, tyres are cooked. I'm not going to look too far into that. But yeah, I'm glad you're happy. That was close. I have overheated the rears. I didn't know why I said over 3 times, but you get what I mean. Welcome everybody. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're that sub button. Servers are down right now, but you know, still going. We're still out here. Fast rate coke. Cola. No, I'm not going to do that. Am I? No. Yeah, brakes definitely seem a little bit more aggressive. Right, I'm not putting them on now, but you get what I mean. No, dude, you can have that. You can keep hold of that. I'm all right for now. I'll let you know. Oh, pardon me. I do apologize, chap. That was rank. No, you can keep hold of that, mate. You can. No. Honestly, don't stress, mate. Don't stress. You keep hold of that. You might need it. You never know when you might need that. But I don't. I don't need it. I don't need it. Don't need it. I need it. I don't need it. I don't even know if Rob's in here. And if he is, I can't hear him. No, he's not here. Unfortunately, Robert's eating McDonald's and pretending I don't exist. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. We're going to do some changes. Changes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do. I'm going to. I was getting too hot. I'm going to drop them. No, I can't. Brilliant. iRacing, please let us change the weather in test drive, please. Don't do this to us. We don't like it. Doesn't make anybody happy. Okay, I guess we're stuck with these conditions. New gloves. I've had these like these are my elbows. I've had these like maybe 3 or 4. Nah, maybe about a month now. Put them in circulation, you know. Nice. Yeah, I like the Troy Lee ones. I've always liked these. They're so comfortable. They're like ultra thin. You can't tell you got them on. They do add a lot of grip. They kind of protect your hands as well, especially when you're doing so many laps. Mm. Don't they say not to wear gloves with Alcantara though? Don't they say that it like damages it? I might be talking shit, but I feel like I heard that somewhere. I might be talking shit, but I feel like I heard that. I feel like that's a thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe do some research on it. Welcome everyone. That's terrible. That was awful. This is going well, isn't it? Yeah, like something. Yeah. You want something that's maybe not like got loads of rubber and like grippy bits on. I feel like that might damage it. I don't know. That's just what I think. Like Fanatec actually say you shouldn't wear gloves with this wheel, but Fanatec also don't reply to any of their customers or send their items out. So they also told me not to use a Chinese power supply to get 8 Newton meters, but we did that as well. So we don't play by the rules, you know. We're bad boys here. We're bad boys here, Chad. We don't listen to no big corporation. Well, not so big anymore. But yeah, maybe if you got some, I think the Simhound ones, maybe this Simhound. Yeah, I think they're Simhound. I don't know why I remembered this, but they have like They're like these. They're like super, super thin. Like, you can barely tell you've got them on. But they've got less like rubbery bits on, the more suede on the palms. So maybe that wouldn't... Because I know at Alcantara you can revive Alcantara with like cleaner. It's not like leather where it will like... But leather's similar too. You can clean up leather and rejuvenate leather, but I know Alcantara can go really flat over time, especially on a wheel. But the good thing about it is you can revive it with these cleaners. But maybe just something that's not as like abrasive on them, because I feel like that might... Like, this wheel's like rubber, so they say you shouldn't wear like gloves like this with them because it can degrade the rubber in them. But if I try and race without gloves on now, I'm not used to it. Like, if I grab the wheel with just like... If I just bareback it, it's just horrible. It feels so weird. Especially when you've got, like... I don't know. With this wheel, I find that when you have done so many laps, it's super comfortable, but when you've done loads of laps, your thumbs will start to hurt a bit. Just because of the configuration of where they are and how they sit in the wheel. So I feel like having that little bit of padding, especially on like the sides of your thumbs, which are taking like the brunt of the turning forces. Having that like bit of padding there really does help, especially with this wheel. That's my only gripe with it. I've got Shrek hands, you know, they're quite wide. They're not necessarily got big hands, but my palms are colossal. So I kind of like dwarf most wheels. So having a little bit of extra, like the grip on the wheel here just feels a bit thin. Same like here as well. So just having that bit of extra like material in between you and the wheel is good to like thicken it out a bit. I know you can get all sorts of like grip tapes and stuff to like pad them out a bit, but maybe we'll try that one day. That's my only gripe with it. I do love it. The only thing is, like here, I do find like, let's say I'm in like this corner here. Look at my thumbs. Like the top of my thumb is hitting this bit, like that bit there. I don't know. There's just a lot of room. If the hole was smaller, no pun intended, like I feel like it would be a lot more comfortable. But apart from that, like I love the wheel. A lot comfier than the podium wheel I was using. That thing was painful. That thing had like, I don't know if you've seen the Fanatec podium wheel, just the circle, like the bog standard wheel that you get now. But it's not the comfiest of wheels. Where the center hub meets the spokes, where your thumbs would sit, it's plastic. So the bottoms of your thumbs are on top of the leather part of the wheel, or the rubber part. So like this part are on leather, but the sides, they're just like that fake carbon. So when you're in a corner and you're turning in, your thumb's just smashed up against a bit of carbon fiber and it's so uncomfortable. Yeah, these are like, the only rubbery parts on these are on the fingers, which is good. Again, another gripe with this wheel is that the shifters are really short. Like you have to really extend your fingers sometimes to find the gear. So having that little bit of extra grip does help. A lot of people buy the shifter mod for these, which I've heard is really good. However, my only gripe with these this wheel in the shifting department is, yeah, they're a little bit short. But what I love about them is you can shift up and down on the same side. Bi-directional. So if you're like texting or, you know, vaping or drinking a can of Coke on the back straight, you can still change gears. And if you get in a position where you need to take your hand off the wheel, you can carry on racing. With the magnetic shifter kits, they look amazing and apparently they feel really good. A lot better than the standard shifters. However, you can't shift up and down on the same side. A lot of people don't use it, but I use it a lot. Like I find myself using it a lot more than you'd think. Especially when you're streaming and you're like, yeah. Especially if you do one-handed laps for donations, that was fun. That was a good day. I really like the Troy Lee gloves. So the first pair I got, the orange pair, didn't have as much rubber on the Well, they did, but it wasn't as like the ends of these ones. See how the rubber on the end is pretty much just like solid. It was a lot more sporadic on the other Troy Lee gloves that I had. So within about a month, I'd say most of the rubber fell off. But I've had like these over a month now, and they've not actually deteriorated. Yeah, hand wraps, yeah. You could use hand wraps. I've got a pair too. I mean, I wouldn't want to touch mine. Mine are more disgusting than my sim gloves, but yeah, that would work too. I've heard tennis tape as well, like tennis racket tape. You can wrap around the actual wheel and it won't. I know for these kinds of wheels, I'm not sure about like Alcantara, but a lot of people do that to thicken it out. But again, then they won't wear gloves with them. I just like so used to it. These gloves are like molded to my hands, so. That's wide. Yeah, the track's very hot. Tires do one lap and they're pretty much done. Yeah, it was crazy, right? That was probably the best race I've seen in a couple of years. It was so good. I said at the start of the season Norris is going to do bits, and no one believed me. He had an awesome race. Russell was just on some demon shit. I can't believe that he didn't get a penalty for that as well. My man nearly killed Max Verstappen, and then they were like, no further action. They gave Ricciardo a false start, which, I mean, yeah, I don't see what was I don't see what was wrong with his start. If anything, it looked like he was a little bit late on the off. I mean, he might have jumped it very like down to the millimeter, but like he didn't get a good start to that race. That's pathetic that they gave him a penalty for that. Yeah, the fact that Norris got that penalty for rejoining, well, gaining an advantage on Russell when Russell literally was nearly killing everybody. Yeah, madness, right? Yeah, it was a nuts race. So much happened. I knew exactly when Leclerc had to Control-Alt-Delete, mate. I was absolutely pissing myself. He just had to do a quick Control-Alt-Delete in the pits to reset. I love it. They put him on hards, and then it started raining harder. His team radio message was like, "I think the engine issues are fixed." It's like, yeah, you might have fixed your engine, mate, but it's Ferrari. They've put you on the wrong tires. Yeah, they did not have a good race. But apart from that, Norris has serious pace in that car. Mercedes was really fast, but did you see the state of his tyres? Did you see the state of Russell's tyres? Like, for the entirety of that race. My man was destroying those tyres. Yeah, Norris got absolutely... Like, I'm a big Norris fan. And he got absolutely shafted on that safety car. You know who I am surprised about yesterday, though? Stroll actually managed to get to the end of that race. I had all my money on him causing a huge accident. He did quite well. He actually did quite well that race. Was he like P7 or something? P6? I can't remember. I really don't like the guy. I think he's so pretentious, but yeah, he actually had an alright race. Tsunoda managed like 38 laps on the same tyre compound, which was even more impressive. Like two of the most sketchy people in my opinion. Yeah, I think he did die at the end though, didn't he? The guy's got a he's a different driver to a lot of them as well. The way he likes to set up the cars and stuff isn't very typical Formula One style. You look at his telemetry and stuff, and he brakes and accelerates different to most drivers. Even like the setup of the brakes is different. He has like, is it something like 90 millimeters of travel? Like that on the brake. I know Alonso has like 40 millimeters. Like they did a pedal cam. I'm not sure what season it was. It might have even been the start of this season, to be fair. In testing, and they put a pedal cam on to show his braking, and my man's foot's nearly going through the bottom of the floor. I really like him. I feel like he has a lot of potential. However, I also feel like it could go the other way with Norris. I think he's a really good guy, and I think he's got some unbelievable pace. But I mean, yeah, look what happened to Hamilton. Like a similar set of affairs. When he talks, you go and watch his how he actually got into Formula One. The championship that he won in Formula 3 was well, I think it was something like all his main rivals DNF'd, and there was like 3 or 4 people actually fighting for positions in the entirety of that championship. So he kind of got it handed to him. Somebody did a video on him, and it's actually hilarious, of him just killing everything. Money definitely talks in that sport, but so does skill at the end of the day. And he definitely has. You can't be in Formula One if you don't know how to drive. However, you can definitely be a bad driver in Formula One. I just don't know. He just doesn't seem to have that killer sharp reflex that the others have somehow. Not even in terms of car control, in terms of like just doing and not reacting, you know. Doesn't seem to have it. Like, didn't he go into the back of Ricciardo this season just under a safety car? My man was already looking at the apex when there's like a row of cars braking in front of him. Like, he just brake checked, mate. No, mate, you just didn't brake. That's what happened there, Stroll. Yeah, we've got absolutely zero pace on these track conditions. Yeah, he took pole because, like, didn't everybody die? Didn't, like, everybody die in that race? Yeah, I remember that now. He did a really risky early pit, didn't he? And put inters on, and it paid off. And like everybody else died, and he managed to bring it home. I think that's what happened, right? Oh, 1,000,000%. That's wide. Yeah, exactly. 100%. But like the skill, like modern day skill in those modern cars is not anything like the drivers from back then. Like it was literally the car and the driver. That was it. There was no exterior factors. Like the cars were so much different back then. They were just animals. Like over 1,000 horsepower in some of them, with like no traction, no aero, no safety, no good tire compounds. It was just literally pure skill. You look at Villeneuve and the things he did. The original Villeneuve, that is. That guy was an absolute nutter. Like, most of them are dead. Like, and obviously he did die in the end. He died here, didn't he? He died at the Nürburgring. Yeah, one mistake back then wasn't like, oh, you've ruined the race. It was it was you make a mistake, you dead. Those cars were just absolute cheese graters, man. Yeah, they're like 1,500 rate, man. With like full fuel as well. Yeah, it was a completely different sport back then. It was just basically just like death waiting to happen, wasn't it? Oh, I ran out of fuel. Whoops. We check if the servers are back up yet, because this is boring. Okay, I think the update must be done. Getting me to download things now. Are we back up? We're preparing our download. Well, that's good news. Sorry, chat, we're just waiting for the servers. I think they've possibly gone back up. Got the update to updating the update, and then we'll be back. Imagine that with 750 kilo car, no A's, yeah. Yeah, the tires back then would, yeah, something else. Another league of death, another league of danger. That. Make sure you hit that like button, chat. Thanks for being here. It's probably killed me for this. There you go. That's Jess. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Is it, house tall when? This is my house. This is my home. You've met my corner. Oh, she's at work right now, so she's not here. She's a teacher. In a town called Kickapoo. I just watched Tenacious D this morning. It was a good morning. That was a lot of fun. I forgot how good that film is. It's not actually that. I always remember it being a bit of a longer film though. The only thing yeah, this is my home. And when I go to bed, I just do this. All right, chat. Is this update done or what? Or what? No, it's not done yet. Hey, what we should do? We haven't actually got. Is iRacing back up? Please? Hey, it's back up. Let's go. What we got here then? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Joey. Sound called Kickapoo. Did we get the patch notes? Super formulas. Yeah, I'm not a big open wheel fan, you know. And that's just basically me saying I'm not very good in them. I'm just not used to anything that isn't a GT3 and a BMW, really. Did we get the patch notes? Did they tell us what they did, or was it literally just maintenance? Because if they've changed things, I want to try the things that have changed. Oh, do you know what it'll be? They'll have nerfed the Corvette and the Ford. You know, because they gave us that about us, cars, track, news, iRacing in the news, developers blog, media coverage. No, where's the like news? It's probably developers blog, right? 30th from no, that's. Was it literally just a? Hey, wait, it might tell me. Games. No, there's been nothing that's come up. I wonder what it was. There we go. Weather systems regression of windshield condensation effects has been proved. Fix some issues properly. This is allowing the pace car from participating in Rallycross. Drivetrain spring torques are now capped at realistic levels. To prevent an unstable drivetrain from causing a zippy event and exploding in simulation videos. When slipping the clutch in high gear, the numbers can get unstable and oscillate the drivetrain pretty badly. Oh, that's cool. Is there anything for cars? Here we go. Please tell me they fixed the BMW GT4. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is, chat. Fixing issue with the fuel per lap display had an incorrect number of digits. Fixing the iRacing setups have been updated. Oh, nice. The iRacing setups for the Corvette have been updated. Mustang fixed load of issues. Displays, fixing issue with rain. MX-5, fixing issues, simulation, right side tires have changed. Come on, give me something for the BMW, please. Please make it better again. Well, they haven't, have they? Oh. So they made the BMW terrible to drive. Then they didn't make it better again. But... yeah, that's sad. Yeah, there's nothing like groundbreaking been changed. That's annoying. Oh well. We'll have to deal with it. No. I mean, I've done a bit of karting, but not loads. We'll go to the ring this next year, so we'll do a bit then. Well, not racing, but lap. Okay, let's see. I mean, they said they changed the they updated the setup for the Corvette. Let's see if they have. Yeah. I drive a 5-cylinder McLaren. Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, I don't know if I can actually. I don't know if I've got your pictures on it. Reset my PC. It'd be one on my phone, surely. Surely. I don't know how good you'll be able to see it, but hold on a minute. I'll find you a picture. One in there somewhere. Last summer, there should be some from last summer. Could be. Should be. Could be. I got a new phone, but they should have transferred over. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that is. That's before it was lowered, but you get an idea. Watch this in first. The 5-cylinder Volvo Ford. Let me find the one there. It's been lowered in this one. I don't know if you can see it. Not very good, but you get an idea. Loud, spits flames. I've had it ages, love it. No, just look after a little bit of uranium for the UK. A little bit of nuclear waste gets handled by me. Oh God, no, I'm not a politician. Jesus. Oh, that's not my first car. That's my 1, 3, 4, 5th car. Real tech. Apparently they updated the setups. That looks the same. That all looks the same to me. That's maybe not the same. No, that's the same setup. What are they on? Are they smoking crack again? Yeah, I know, right? Imagine not giving me a 570. Oops. Yo! That's going good, dude. How are you? We just had an iRacing update. I want to see if they made this car terrible. I had a feeling they would. Yeah. There was an update today. They changed some things with this car. I don't think they changed much to do with the actual physics of the car, but they changed like little things with it. But then again, it's iRacing, so probably way too loud. Let me check that. It's been a while, dude. How are you? Oop. Is that too loud or is that happy medium? Happy medium. That's what we want to hear. Oh, you went to Lisbon Rally? Oh, nice. How was that, dude? Hope you had a great time. Done an absolute rocket ship, this thing. So quick. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, we've got the Endurance Championships in a couple of weeks' time, so kind of why we're getting more practicing on the VLN layout. We've also got Daytona coming up too. So we shall see how that goes. Shall be fun. They said they updated these setups, but oh, cheers, dude. Well, this is it. We got a 8-minute flat last night in the Beamer, so we're trying to get a sub 8-minute lap now on VLN, which I'm happy with. Yeah. My wheels turned off. Why are you misbehaving? This is on VLN, so it's a little bit shorter than the full 24-hour layout. You're missing like a couple of the corners. And the fast people are doing like 742, like I think the fastest I've seen right now is like 740. But they're like absolute aliens. I mean, it feels pretty similar, this car. I don't think they've done much to it. I do not believe they changed these setups, though. They feel the exact same. And if they have changed the setups, it's not for this track. They grow up so fast. Oh, God. Please no. Too early. the absolute 1-inch warrior. I don't use this car. I mean, it feels pretty similar though. Like, feels like how I remember it in last week when it came out. I thought that they would have nerfed it to high heaven, but I don't think they have. Oh dear Lord. Yeah, I don't feel like they changed the setup. We will touch you. Please. Can we stop being so rapey today? I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm preaching to the wrong people right now. It feels a lot twitchy than it used to, this car. I'm getting some stutters too. Yeah, so we had some massive issues, like touchwood at the start. There we are. Yeah, the end of last week. Like pretty much every stream from Friday to like Sunday night was my PC was freezing, but like hard freezing. I'll try and put it back on. But basically, every single stream that I started would crash. Like my whole PC would freeze, like no inputs. I couldn't, well, like literally, like it was just stuck on the same image of whatever corner I was on. And it was doing that like consistently for like 3 days. So we like hard reset Windows and it was still doing it, and feel like it was a chipset driver that we finally figured out in the end. So I've just like, that's why there's nothing on the stream. There's no like overlays and stuff. We're just trying to like, I was just trying to not like overload the stream. But we'll get it back up. That's okay. We'll try and figure something out, you know. It was like it was one of those faults where you never really feel safe that it's fixed, because sometimes it would do it straight away, and other times it would take like 10, 15 minutes, and other times it'd be an hour before it did it again. So I was trying to winkle out so many different things. I'm getting some stutters again though, which is really annoying. Let's try that. Okay, so if the stream dies, we know exactly what it was. Hang on, I'll do like a big reveal. We'll do like a whole new scene, right? Right, we don't need to do that. We'll just hide that. Everybody close your eyes. Second. Back. Right, so if it crashes again, hard crash again. We know it was pedal cam. Look, chat. Beats. Right, let's get back in the Beaver. I summon you. Oh dear lord, what have I created? After a 12-hour stint, they'll slowly turn into the green screen that's behind them. They'll just disappear eventually. After a 12-hour stint. Whew. Yeah, they'll just turn green and then they'll just disappear. Do apologise profusely. See you later, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate the support. You're welcome. I did need to get it back up. There was no point having it and not running it, you know. I was just running like minimal things on the stream just to see if that was maybe what was causing my issues. We'll soon find out. His audio level's all good. Change car again. I always forget to ask. Excellent. Excellent. Lovely stuff. What we want to hear. Ooh. Oops. That's close. See you later, buddy. Hope your day goes well.